I've been dreading making this video. I don't know why. It just kind of makes me feel like I never want to badmouth anyone, anything, any products. So I don't want to title this products that I regret buying. So we're just going to say products that didn't work out for me, because everything that works out for someone else might not necessarily work for me and vice versa. So yeah, products that don't work for me. So let's go ahead and jump right into it. I'm going to start, I have like some random stuff. I have face products, eyes, lips, and then just some other random body care options here. So let me stop rambling, because yeah, just let me shut up and let's do this. Alright, so first, let's go ahead and start with the face. We'll start with these drugstore products. So this is the CoverGirl CC cream, and the shade, what is this, is Golden Honey. So the reason why I do not like this, the reason why it did not work for me is just simply because the shade is off. It's like a really weird, almost ashy green tone, believe it or not. You probably can't even see it, but I ordered it offline, so I was just kind of guessing what shade would be for me. So I can't really say, oh, this is just a bad product because X, Y, and Z, it clogged my pores or anything else like that. I can't say that. It did not work for me just simply because it's not the right shade. After that, I have the Maybelline Baby Skin. This don't do jack for me. I know some people have it, they love it, they rant and they rave over it. This does not do squat. So yeah. Instant pore eraser. I couldn't tell that it instantly erased my pores. I tried it, gave it a go. No, didn't like it. And then this guy here, the Maybelline Dream Velvet Soft Matte Hydrating Foundation. I did a first impressions demo check-in on this. You guys saw it. You saw my face looked like a hot mess, and it did not work for me. However, I want to give this a fair chance. I did say that maybe because it's just so hot, that's why it didn't work. So summertime didn't work, but I do plan on revisiting this. So probably once it gets a little bit cooler. In fact, I'll wait until end of October, November to give this a fair chance. But as of right now, this did not work for me. The next foundation that I have, okay, these two actually kind of remind me a lot of each other. So this is the Urban Decay All Nighter Foundation. I'm going to return this when I'm done with the video. This did not work for me just simply because I did not like the fact that it dried so fast. Like, you really have no wiggle room, and also it dries to a powder. I don't like that, and it gives me like a mannequin-like face. I like a beat face. I like full coverage foundation. However, I like it to look like, oh yeah, that could potentially kind of be your skin. This to me looks super, super fake on my skin. It is matte, which is cool with me because I am oily. However, it's just so flat, one-dimensional. I'm not into it. You can't put any creams over it because it'll just kind of peel off. So I'm not into this. This is going back to Ulta in 20 minutes. And then the next foundation that I have is the Marc Jacobs. Okay, so this foundation actually reminds me a lot of this one. I realized why I wasn't a big fan of this because of the Urban Decay foundation. And again, it's more like mannequin skin. So when I first tried it, I was like, oh yeah, I loved it. Unfortunately, I've had this for almost a year, so I can't return it. And because it's so expensive, I am going to try to revisit this. I am going to play around with it and see if there's a way that I can make it work. Maybe if I mix it in with a tinted moisturizer, so that way it's not so like, bam, mannequin skin. I know these are high pigmented, high full coverage foundations. However, you know, it's to each his own. It's just going to really depend on what look you like, what makes you comfortable, and what you're into. So that is that one. Next, I have some sprays. So this Tarte Rainforest of the Sea spray, this was a gift. This was given to me. I do not like this because, like, it does not spray out right. So I don't know, maybe I just got a bad bottle. Let me know if you tried this and if your nozzle is messed up. Like, it just does not spray out right at all. It's really annoying. So I'll spray it and it'll kind of just like squirt out and just zone in on one part of my face, and I'm like, nah, I don't like it. So that's that one. The Physicians Formula Primer Argan Wear Argan Oil with coconut water. Now, I should have known better that this was not going to work out for me just simply because I am oily. But the packaging was just really, really cool to me. I don't know why. It just kind of, it got me. The packaging got me. And it came with like these little lip gloss oils. There's this one, and then there's an orange one. I don't like this either. This did not work for me because you spray it and it doesn't, in my skin, it sat on my skin. Like, I tried it the other day just to make sure. I tried to like top it over my foundation. In fact, I topped it over the Urban Decay All Nighter foundation. I sprayed it and the oil just sat on my face. It did not sink in. And then with these little, what are these? Lip oils here. You put them on your skin, not on your skin, not on your skin. You put them on your lips and it's just like you got Crisco sitting on your lips. I'm just like, I don't like it. It's very slippery, very slimy, and then you just rub your lips together and it's gone. So, not a fan of these two. Didn't work for me. Didn't work for me. Might work for you. No shade. Not knocking it. Next, we're going to move on to some more face products. This is the Becca Ever Matte Primer. People rant and rave over this. I'm sure it is a good primer. It does keep me matte. But this, I can't get this to work for me. Like, whenever I put it on my skin and I start working it in, it just kind of balls up and beads up. And then I have, like, all these little, like, beaded spots on my face. I don't know. Let me know. If you are a fan of this and it works for you, please tell me how you use it because I cannot get it to work for me whatsoever. And then after that, I have the NYX Wonder Stick. This just broke. So this did not work for me just simply because that is not dark enough. That doesn't work for my skin tone. This is not going to contour a thing. This is actually the same color as my skin tone. So that's not going to work. And then this, I've tried this like up under the eyes and that creases on me. This is supposed to be the highlighting part right here. Didn't work. And next I have the MAC Select Sheer Cover Concealer. The reason why I got this, I bought this last winter. Last winter, my face went haywire. All of a sudden, I started actually getting a little bit dry, and I was just like, what's that? And I love the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer. I was using that one, but I thought it was drying out my under eye, so I tried this one. This creases on me. Not a bad product. The coverage is so-so. It's okay, but it creased. Can't get it to work, so sorry. Next, I have some, okay, this is Lash Glue. This is by Ardell. So I am finally big into wearing lashes. I have never, ever, ever been into it, but I think now because I've actually been practicing and I got the hang of it, I'm like, all right, cool, this lash game is good. But this, to me, it looked promising. I was like, ooh, yeah, this is clear. It comes with the wand. I can paint it on like so, pop it on, bam. This shit burns. This burned my eye so bad. Like, ooh, I don't know what the ingredients are because it does not say. Do not buy. Out of all the things that I am showing you guys here, again, not knocking Ardell because I love their lashes. They're cruelty free. I have their Demi Wispy lashes on now, but whatever you do not buy this because this burned my eye so bad. So this is actually going in the garbage because, yeah, no. We don't want that. And then next up, I have some mascara. This is like the little sample size, the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. First of all, I don't like the name. The reason why I don't like the name is just simply because there's a lot of, young girls, teenager girls that love makeup. They love Too Faced Cosmetics, and I think the name is a little risky. Like, I couldn't imagine being, working at an Ulta or Sephora, a little teenage girl saying, hey, can I have Better Than Sex mascara? Like, that's a little weird, but whatever. I've tried it. So glad that I have this little sample because I will not buy it. I don't see what the big deal is. I don't get it. To me, this is just a basic mascara. I don't see any, I have a mirror over here. I don't see anything that is spectacular about it. Now, if you want a good mascara, the Stila Huge Lash Mascara, that is actually how I got into that one because I had these two little samples. I had this one and the Stila one. I was like, whoa! But Too Faced Better Than Sex, I don't get it. It's just a basic mascara to me. Next, I have a gel liner. This is a very, very black gel liner. Glides on creamy, smooth, whatever, really, really good. It does not work for me. Every time I would try to wear it, it always runs. I don't know if maybe because I'm oily. Don't know. This does not work for me. But if I do use it, I will use it like as a base, like an eye primer. Let's say if I want to like make something really, really dark or pigmented, I'll put this on as the base and put the shadow over. But using this as a gel liner, it does not work for me. And then this next product that I have, this is a bummer. I don't know, again, maybe it's just mine, but the Too Faced Melted Chocolate. This is the Chocolate Cherries. I love this tone. But for some reason, when I put it on, it's like very liquidy and almost transparent. Like when I first wore it, it wasn't like that. And then I kind of noticed like over time, and I can't say that it's old or it's expired because I've only had it since February. So I've had it for 6 months basically. And I don't know why it's like that. I have another one. I have Melted Nude. That one's perfectly fine. No issues with that one. I don't know if maybe the formula for this one is a little bit different because it is dark, but it just, I don't know. It doesn't work. Maybe I just got a bad one. For this next product, I really, really wanted to like this one. I was just like, oh, this is great. This is going to be a dupe, another alternative for a high-end eyeshadow. This is the Maybelline Nudes. I don't like this. I just feel like the shimmer shades are okay. So the 1, 2, 3, 4, the shimmer shades are great. They're all right. You can work with them. But the matte shades, they're dud. Like they're not very pigmented at all. Whenever I try to blend it out, it just does not, I don't know. I got really, really excited for this one and it just did not go the way I expected. Kind of like this next palette that I have. This is the Sephora Pantone Universe palette. I was so pumped when I bought this. It was after Christmas. I was like, oh yeah, this is going to be so dope. Look at the shades. My issue with this palette is that it is very deceiving. It catfished me. Like, no joke, bomb shades, very, very cool. I can do a lot of creative things with it. I have to work so hard to get these shadows to work properly. I understand, yes, they are pastel, so pastels, they are going to kick off a lot of fallout. They're not going to be as pigmented. However, I feel like it should be a little bit better than what it is because I think this palette was 40 bucks. And I don't mind working to make like drugstore palettes work, but I just kind of feel like this could have been a little better. Like, okay, this teal shade right here. So I'm going to swatch it. That's what it looks like on my finger. But then when I rub it on my arm, it's like it's gone. So trying to blend these, oh my gosh, you have to apply and blend, apply and blend. It's just... I will use it though. If I'm doing something creative, I will use it. I just tell myself, all right, you're going to be sitting here for the rest of your life trying to make this work. But next, these are just some body care and hair care products. So my hair is all natural now. I actually just got another haircut yesterday. Just trying to get, we're growing it. I am digging my natural hair. I absolutely love it. And I am loving it short. For me, I think I personally look better with shorter hair. I will definitely be growing it longer than this. But for right now, it's like, hey, I'm not mad. It's all good. So I've been, you guys know I love Shea Moisture. Excellent products. I tried the Curling Gel Souffle. This is the greasiest stuff ever. Like, ever. I had this on. It smells good, of course. All of Shea Moisture's products smell good. I had this on, and I swear, I already sweat like a maniac anyway, and then at the salon I get hot. I think I started sweating, and no joke, this product just kind of started coming down my face. So... for me, for my hair, it did not work. Now, I will say it did keep my hair hydrated. However, it's very gunky and very greasy, and I don't like that. It does say anti-frizz, moisture, and shine, which is great. But I have another product, some other products I've been using that is just like blowing all my Shea Moisture stuff out of the water. I'll be sharing that video with you guys soon. And then next, like I said, I sweat like a maniac, alright? So I keep deodorant in my locker at work, in my purse, at home. And so these Mitchum deodorants, I've been using this for like a year. All of a sudden, it does not want to work for me anymore. I'm not sure why, but they came together. I think it was like a maybe buy one, get one free. I don't know, but I was so pissed when I got it because when I put it on, it's like, this is probably getting TMI for you guys, but like it started getting like really crusty, like in the crevices of my arm. And I was like, ew, what's that? And it was just kind of white and splotchy. And I was just like, yeah, okay, so we're not using that anymore. So this did not work out for me. And I'm sad, but it is what it is. And I forgot to mention, I also have 3 other products that did not work for me, but I do not have them anymore because I've just given them away. First one was the Nars Creamy Radiant Concealer. I bought that concealer twice, and I returned it twice. I don't know what it is. For me, I wasn't impressed with it. I felt like it creased up on me. I know they've got new shades in it, and I'm not sure if the formula has changed, but I might revisit that one again. Not sure, but I was just like, what's good? Because I love Nars foundation. Nars foundation is so, so good. But another product that I had was the MAC Studio, what is it, the Studio Fix Fluid? I don't see what the big deal is. I have 2 other MAC foundations that are 1,000 times better than that one. The Match Master is great, and the Waterproof Nourishing Foundation is great. With the Pro Longwear, I'm just kind of like, I don't see it. I don't get it. I don't understand what the big fuss about it is. But again, to each his own. And then another palette that I had was the Laura Geller, what was it? It was a Laura Geller palette, and it was baked. But those eyeshadows, for me, they were very, very pretty. The reason why I bought it was because I was really wanting some nice green tone and khaki colors, and that palette had it. However, I have to work really, really hard sometimes, I feel like, to make the pigment kind of come on. So I just, gave it to someone else because I buy things sometimes, and sometimes I hold on to them too late and I can't return it. So I just, like to give things away, bless someone else. So that is going to conclude the video of all the products that just don't work out for me. If any of these products work out for you, that is great. That is wonderful. No shade, because I'm sure there are tons of things that I use and I love, and they might not work for you. That's just the way it works. You have to remember, everybody's body chemistry, skin type, and hair type are different. So what works for someone else might not necessarily work for you, and that is okay. So that is the end of this video. I hope you guys liked it, and I will see you soon.